Hello and welcome to another episode of Learn Origami with Mr. Mark. Today we're gonna make a monkey. I got me some nice gray paper on one side and it's white on the other so you can see the face our monkey's gonna have. How cute is he? And he's one of our animals that will stand on our desktop just like that. I'm gonna stick our sample over here so you can see our end goal. This is my page I'm working with. This page is an 8-inch square, and that is the size I made my sample out of too. So to start, we'll have I have my gray paper one side, white on the other, and I'm starting it with the gray paper face down on the table. We'll start off and rotate this to be a diamond. We need to first fold in half to have a center line going down, up and down from one corner to the other. So go ahead and fold your page in half and open that up. And try to keep as even as you can. There you go. And I got that, and there we go. So now that we have our center line, let me make that a little stronger so I can see that. There we go. See, now I have a center line. From here, we are actually going to make a couple of little tick marks. We are going to first fold in half the other way. Going to make the bottom meet the top, and just a slight press, just so we can have a little marker point. And I'll use my pen to show you what I mean. I have a part here, and here's my up and down. So we made a little mark right here, just a small bit. We didn't crease all the way through. After we do that, let's also take the point and take our bottom, make it meet the middle. We're making another tick point, another mark point. I'm gonna do that, and just so you can see, let me just do this so you can see. Now that we have this marker made, what we'll do is we will take our top point, and from here we are going to take this top point, make it meet this middle point that we made, that little second mark I made. Bring that down. We're going to crease that and unfold it. Now that we've got this crease, we're going to take our top again, and we're going to fold this in half again. So we're going to take this top point to meet that long crease that we just made. There we go. Open that up. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to take our two sides, these two sides, and make it meet into the center crease that we have going up and down. Get as close as you can. And because of how I am so right-handed, I cannot work the other way. So I have to turn to Project to do it for me, to do this crease. There we go. Now that I got these two creases made, we are going to open this up. All right. Now we have a point here. We have this line going across, and we're going to use this line that's more towards the top. So let's call this line 1, and this is line 2. So line 1, we're going to take our edges here to meet line 1. Okay, go ahead and mark them, make those creases, open and do the other side. And now we're going to do a little trick. We are going to take the sides, we're going to fold them down, we're going to push our fingers together, and now we will do a fold down on that flap. With that, now we have a nice tight flatness right here. Next, let's fold this and let's fold that down. See? So now we took our point and folded over to create a little differential of pattern and white. See, now we can see what's going on. From here, we're now going to take the sides here and we are going to make them meet the side creases we made. So we have this crease here on the right and we have that side crease on the left. So next we will take this portion of the top side and we're going to make it meet that crease. You can also use this with a solid page if you'd like. And you will have a nice solid colored monkey. But I thought it would be great to show you this whole process with using a colored page on one side and white, a page that's colored and white on another side. And you will see now that doing the crease, by making this specific fold, we have these sides meeting that crease. You will see that now line 2, we have, at line 2, we will have a corner to end point. Just like that. Now we have a new angle here. From this, now what we'll do is we're going to fold these over. Go ahead and fold on top. Refold that. And you will now see how the monkey's face, how our monkey's little face will now come together. You may get a little bubbling, and that's okay. I did too, and I still do. So I'm going to use my pen to help me out here now. There we go. Now we got nice sharp sides and our monkey's face is about to form up. With this, we will now fold our whole project in half. Because now we gotta make the rest of his body so he can stand up. Now what we'll do is we will take this. We're gonna almost go on an angle. We're gonna fold from here, this point, and fold up. We're gonna make like a nice even triangle here. We're gonna try and make our sides match. Move this if you have to. Move your top flap if you have to. You want your triangle to look just about right. Because this is gonna be part of our next step. Now we're gonna open up our pocket and we're gonna take this side and we're gonna fold it down just like that. So in a way, you can see that I'm making that crease right here, this center crease, and I'm gonna line it up with my opening here at the bottom. So we'll line that up and let's now squash and fold that down. You may have a number of layers, so as I always say, you can always use something to help. You can use a pen, a pencil, you can use you can even use a chopstick, or even not toothpicks. What I meant to say is even popsicle sticks. Those help make your creases just as good. Now we have a good point here. We are going to fold up this top flap so we can form his head. Let's take this flat part. We're gonna fold it just about here. We're gonna fold it up and over. Just like that. We're gonna fold it up just like this. Not all the way in half. We're not gonna beat this line. No, we're gonna make it so the face hits at that point right here. There we go. Now you got your face formed for your little monkey. Now from here, we're gonna try and round out his face. And I got a trick for you. So we have these two ends, right? And we're gonna fold them. We gotta tuck them in. So go ahead and lift a little, tuck like this. We're gonna actually take this up. We're gonna take our side corner and we're gonna push it in. And go ahead and really use your fingers. You can use as much strength as you need to make this work for you. So go ahead, take that edge, push it in, and round out your monkey's face. Now, if you raised your face a little bit more or even less, if you brought it up more, as you can see, mine looks a little bit shorter than the one in my sample. But that's okay. That just means my next monkey has a bit of a shorter face. And that's okay. He's my monkey. Next, we're gonna do that on the other side too. So I'm turning him around to make it work for me. So I can do this project to make it work for me. So I'm taking this side and I'm taking this side. I'm taking those two sides. I'm gonna push them in. I'm pushing and pushing and I'm making it work. That's all you have to do. There we go. See? Sometimes it works out a little differently, but you still get the same look. You have now a finished monkey with his rounded face. Now we could leave our monkey like this, and he stands and he's everything we want. But if we want to go for this finished monkey, we just have to do 2 more steps. So just follow along. We will first take our tail end here. We'll fold that over, make it practically meet the other point. Crease it down. We'll open this up. Next, we will even go like this. Fold this up by just a little. Just like that. See? So the edge followed the edge. Now we will fold in our 2 points. And what we want to do is have our monkey have a nice fun tail. Now if you wanted to, and if that didn't work, because that crease did not work for me, so I'm making it work for me. I actually played with it, just as I was talking to you. So with this side, we open up our pocket here. We're gonna push in, and let's now take that bottom portion and just try to push it up a little. There we go, just like that. And we have our monkey's tail. And he can stand and he has a nice fun tail. How cool is he? Now if you want to round it or leave it pointed, that's up to you too. Go ahead and push this down and under to give him a rounded tail. And he's all set. Now I got 2 monkeys. Yay! I like having a pair of monkeys hanging around on my desk. They are such fun characters. Go ahead and make yourself a pair of monkeys or even a family. So like I said, this was made with 8-inch squares. Go ahead and try them out with all different kinds of square sizes. You can make them smaller If you want to challenge yourself, you can. I wouldn't go smaller than a 5-inch square. This way they are just a little bit smaller. And you have a mama, a papa, and you have a baby. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.